Founded in 1894 in Waterville, Maine, Thomas College is a small, private liberal arts institution which believes access and affordability of education is critical to success. A Thomas education is a complete experience, and its graduates have repeatedly proven that if given the opportunity, students from families where education has not been an option in the past can and do succeed.
Briefly put, Thomas educates students for careers in business, technology, and education, and guarantees employment upon graduation. Thomas was founded initially as a college to train people for careers. We have stayed with that mission throughout our entire history, simply put a different construction on it. Essentially, we educate students in two broad areas. One has to do with skills they can use in their employment and in their lives, and the second is a general liberal arts education.
Thomas College's success is measured through students like Sophia Mansora, who is determined to achieve her goal of pursuing her dreams of a rewarding future through career-focused education.
Well, when I noticed Thomas, I noticed that they had my pre-law major, and I was really excited about that. I could also come and play soccer and do my studies all at the same time. Thomas seemed like they had a really positive atmosphere in a really small-knit community.
On average, over 94% of Thomas graduates are hired in their field of study within 90 days of graduation. So confident its undergraduate students will succeed in their chosen field of study, Thomas College offers a one-of-a-kind, guaranteed job placement program.
The Guaranteed Job Placement is a great option here for Thomas students. We routinely place more than 90% of our students 3 months after their graduation. If a student isn't placed in a position that they like or are dissatisfied with the job that they do have, Thomas will pick up their guaranteed student loans, or the student can come back to Thomas and take at least half of their courses toward a graduate degree in a different field of study.
Thomas is a wonderful place to be a student. We give students personal attention and they enjoy their time here. We also give them an outstanding education and provide them with skills which will last a lifetime. It's the reason that we can guarantee employment upon graduation and have a placement rate which has averaged about 95% over the last decade.
With a strong technology initiative and excellent internship opportunities, Thomas provides students with the tools to develop the communication and leadership skills needed to succeed.
When we talk to employers and when we talk to people who supervise our student interns, we ask them repeatedly what are the skills that they're looking for. Good communication skills, good critical thinking skills, good analytical skills, the ability to use technology and the ability to analyze data. So these are the kinds of things that we integrate into the curriculum. These are the kinds of things we want Thomas students to have. So when they go out for that internship, more often than not, it translates into a job right away, because employers find that when Thomas students come to them, they come equipped with the skills and the abilities and the competencies that they need to succeed.
You're able to participate in a large number of activities, but yet not have classroom sizes that aren't so big that you kind of get lost in the shuffle of the overall university. So you actually have it's kind of a specialized scenario at Thomas where you can participate on a grander level, but everyone still knows you by your first name. So it's kind of a unique niche as far as colleges are concerned.
Thomas College students are hardworking and engaged. More than 80% work during their time in college, and 1 in 3 compete in NCAA Division III athletics.
Thomas appealed to me because of my parents and how they both graduated from here in the 80s. And so I really wanted to come here to continue that legacy. What I like about being a student athlete here at Thomas is the ability to play sports, get a quality education from Thomas, and be able to have fun, hang out with friends, and just enjoy what I really love to do, which is soccer, but also concentrate on being a student athlete, which is what's important here.
Well, I really enjoy playing collegiate soccer and, competing with other colleges. That's really fun to do. Also, representing Thomas as a whole when I go out onto the field really excites me, and it's something that I take pride in. Throughout high school, I was active. I played soccer, I played volleyball, and I wouldn't want to go to college and not play sports anymore because I'm active as well as academic. So in order for me to come to Thomas and play sports was a really big thing for me, and I really enjoyed that.
Thomas has really grown in the past several years. We've expanded the curriculum, we've added a number of new programs. both at the undergraduate and the graduate level. If you look around the campus, you'll see new buildings, new residence halls, sports facilities, all sorts of things that students are looking for. We put that package together with kind of caring, one-on-one personal attention that students want, and there's no surprise at the enrollment growth that we're seeing and the placement rate of our students when they're finished. So when we talk to students and we ask them what's important about Thomas College, it's not only that education inside the classroom, but the opportunities for connections outside the classroom that make all the difference. Thomas is small enough so that students will be noticed. The faculty and the staff know their names, they know who they are, where they come from, what their goals are. They also then have the opportunity, Thomas is large enough so that you can get involved. You can play lacrosse, you can play soccer, you can be involved in the dance club, you can be involved in student government. So it's that opportunity for engagement inside and outside the classroom that we think is a really positive thing for Thomas students and really draws them to Thomas and helps them toward those goals of leadership and service.
I'm studying psychology, and I actually came to Thomas undecided, but I quickly made my mind up that I wanted to go into psychology and get my degree in that. After graduation, I'd like to go on and get my master's degree to counsel. I've really enjoyed my time here at Thomas College, and I definitely recommend it to others. The thing that I've enjoyed most about going to school here at Thomas is the relationships that I've built with others, not only with students, but with the faculty as well.
Thomas provides access to a college for a very high percentage of first-generation college students, as well as men and women who are the first in their families to pursue their degree.
What was important to me was a job placement program here at Thomas. So I knew that being a first-generation college student in my family, that I would be guaranteed a job after Thomas, and that was really a big thing for me because I want to do it right. What I enjoy most about being a student here at Thomas would have to be the individual attention I receive. I mean, I never get left out. Thomas is really one big family. This whole thing has been really a big life experience, and I wouldn't take it back for anything.
I'm constantly amazed at how many Thomas alumni I see out in the business world. I meet them, never had a relationship with them, and you know, all of a sudden make the link that we're Thomas College graduates. So I think Thomas produces some great professionals. I see it, I witness it every day. I'm involved with them every day as business owners, and I think that's an overall testament to the Thomas College experience. I own a company, TSSD Services. It's a technical staffing company. We provide staff augmentation services to the nuclear industry at the management level. Yes, I would recommend Thomas to others. Any high school student who has a really good idea of where they're going, or you know, the general direction where they need to go, I think Thomas offers a unique experience to develop that high school student into a young professional.
Our future will continue the growth that we've experienced over the last 20 years. Our academic programs will continue to expand as we develop new ones. As we grow to about 1,000 students, we expect to build more buildings, additional residences, a new academic building, and information technology and the library center. And we expect to achieve that all within the next 5 to 10 years. But we'll stick with our mission, which is to make sure that when our students leave here, they have good careers and have fulfilling lives.
Whether you're a recent high school graduate continuing your education or looking for a new career path, Thomas College can help you hit the ground running. Learn more about Thomas College and its students. Confident, capable, connected, guaranteed. For more information, log on to thomas.edu.